Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to be having a look at this. This is the new 2DS XL, in case you didn't know, and I think it's currently running Zelda. Certainly is. Just in case you don't know, this is a new member of the 3DS family. It doesn't have any 3D capabilities, but it is large like a 3DS XL, and there are too many now. It's also new, so it's got NFC stuff and the little nipple here, so that's handy. Now, as you can probably tell, this thing has already been unboxed, and we haven't really had much of a close look at it yet, have we? So tell you what, why don't we rewind back to before I unboxed it? And here we are. Yes, we're back in time now, and I have not yet unboxed this. Actually, of course, I've just recorded this bit beforehand. That's, well, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, you're seeing behind the curtain. Right, now let's open this thing up. The thing that I was very pleased to see on this is that it says here that it comes with an AC adapter, which is so nice for a change, because all the previous 3DSs did not in the UK, which was absolutely maddening, and I can't get this thing open. It all seems very compact, actually, to get a whole 3DS and all that gubbins in there as well, so I'm going to be keen to see how they've packaged it all. Well, there's the unit itself. Let's have a look at that in a bit. Now, you've got the usual sort of gubbins in here, including the AR cards and stuff like that. We don't really care about that. Is it just... that's just it. It's just that. That's the AC adapter. That's what we wanted. That's what we Hang on. This isn't... This isn't a UK adapter. This is a European adapter. I can only assume that we've been sent European copies and the UK ones will come with UK adapters. I hope. I can't say that for sure. But okay, yeah. So it does come with an AC adapter. Whether it's going to be a UK one, we don't know. But we can be fairly confident that it will, because I'd be amazed if they didn't, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's have a look at the unit itself. Now, we've already had a bit of a look, but we've never had a look at one as shiny and new as this, and it's got a little bit of stuff in between the screens, which is always good to see. There we are. Now, this is obviously the white one, if you haven't guessed that. Oh, you can see my face. Hello! And yes, it is a very nice looking thing indeed. It's reflecting all the light possible, and there is an awful lot of light around here at the moment. And so yeah, the major differences between this and the original 3DS and stuff like that is just basically replacement of things. Obviously it doesn't do 3D, so there's no 3D slider. At the top here it's very clean. The speakers are actually down here, which sounds like it would be a problem, but honestly it sounds really good. So can't complain about that. The game card, and I believe the SD card as well, there we go. They go in there. So there's an SD card already in there. How big is that? Let's have a look. That is 4 gigabytes. Nice. You probably don't really need much more than that for a 3DS, to be honest with you. So that's nice that it comes with that. The game card goes in there as well. You got your headphone socket on the bottom here as well. Yeah, it's a 2DS. Let's have some nice glamour shots of it, shall we? Alright, enough of that. I was only actually doing that in truth because I needed to put a break in the video because my knees were burning because I'm in a very awkward position right now. But anyway, yes. So this is the new 3DS, 2DS even XL. And I've not had a chance to use this unit, but I have used other units, and it is very nice. It's interesting how they seem to have gone with a slightly more... I don't want to say childish look, but it is a more sort of a less mature look, if you like, on the outside. But then on the inside, it's very clean, and particularly the black one looks very snazzy indeed. The top just looks like an iPhone, to be honest, doesn't it? And yeah, let's power it up and have a look-see, shall we? Is it going to be too bright? Is it going to turn on? I hope it's going to turn on. If it doesn't turn on, it's going to be very embarrassing. It's turning on. It's turning on. It's turning on. It's turned on! How does that look on the screen? Actually, that looks really nice. And I knocked the camera. Excellent. Ooh, got all the music and everything. Let's, no, you know what, let's whack that up. Yeah, we want English. Oh, you have to use the touch screen. Sorry, Damien, I'm mucking up the touch screen. So, if a child... No, it's not. It's me. New 2DS XL can run all 3D, blah, blah. Cannot display 3D. We know nobody used the 3D anyway. If you did use the 3D, leave a comment down below. Right. What's today's date? Genuinely, isn't it the 20th? I think no, the 20th is Friday, I think. You know, I'm going to have to check. Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's just put in that. I know that's wrong, but anyway, what's the current time? The current time is, that is 10:40, no, 1043, let's put. Amazing that it knew it was 10. Oh, it's going to be here a while. I should have gone the other way, shouldn't I? There we go. Lovely. Time and date have been set. Excellent. I don't know. I really don't know why I'm going through this, because you know all this. It's the same as every other 3DS. The only thing that's new is the things like the speakers. I tell you what. In fact, it's not going to work. I tell you what. Let's have a jump cut and I'll come back when I've got a game running and we'll let you see how the speakers aren't affected by your hands. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, now we are back. Now I'm not going to dwell on this for too long, but I do just want to show you. If I get into a comfortable position and I go right next to the camera. Now, I haven't got the best microphone for this situation. It's a lavalier mic designed to be very, much for speech and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up for a minute and I'm going to have to raise all the volume levels and preferably not knock the camera again, which I think I just did. Let's give it a go. So I would usually play like this. Let's see how it works. Well, I think that probably that says enough. I mean, I could go through, but it's going to be a while before that loads. But yes, honestly, the speakers are absolutely fine. I genuinely thought that they would be blocked up, but they are not. For some reason, the sound, more than anything, seems to sound like it's coming from the entire system here. I think the speakers are, in fact, actually back here somewhere in the shell, and that these are just little holes so that the sound isn't completely muffled. I think it works really well. It's all good. So, yeah, that's the 2DS XL. Lite Plus Deluxe Nintendo Edition. Okay, right, now we're back in the present, although, I'm obviously I've recorded this in the past from your perspective. So yes, the 2DS XL, how good is it? Well, to be honest, it's really good. There's no real complaints about it. It's nice build quality. It does, as I said before, look a little bit childish maybe, but this is the white one. But again, that's down for you to decide. Apart from that, yeah, I mean, I can't see, I can only really see very few people opting to go for this one simply because people have already got a 3DS, and so is there really any incentive to upgrade? Well, there's no 3D capabilities, but that's not really a big deal for most people, I don't think. So if you maybe have an original 3DS or an original 3DS XL and you wanted to upgrade to a new one and you didn't care about 3D, this is probably your best bet. If you want a big one, they don't do a small version of this. I'm really pleased that the speakers are not a problem. I was fairly certain they weren't when I tested them before, but now that I've actually had a proper go with them, nope. No problems whatsoever. So that's the biggest caveat, I think, solved, and everybody can be happy and go off on their merry way, live their lives, and be generally happy. Good. All that's left for me to do now is to send this over to my colleague so he can do a full hardware review, because apparently I'm not to be trusted. And he's probably right. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you just accept that subscribe button for the 2D thing that it is, and not impose all these 3D expectations, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye. And today we're going to be having a look at I'll get that in shot next. Yeah, I have it on hand, so then I don't have to lean over across, and a giant van doesn't have to drive past my window. That would be super.